Straight out of the fridge. Oh. Sound. Goddamn fucking son of a bitch. Piece of shit. Bitch fuck shit. Shit fucking bitch. Okay, let's try that again. Marcel Martin, Sushi Sunshine 2000, Marco Alanitz, Invade Attack. Harry, welcome. Finally. IFC, welcome. The voice is working. And now, for the extra kick in the teeth, Inner Circle, active. This I will likely regret. Right, okay. Ooh, I could play the game in Japanese, Chinese Traditional, Chinese Simplified, Korean. Oh, but they don't have English UK? So I have to pretend to be an American. Yeehaw! There's a snake in my boots! Alright. Your mask gives you power. Your mask gives you strength. I have to stop myself singing along because my voice will be out of sync with the game. What happened? New. Thank you. Yarby became Woody. Yarby is Woody when he plays LocoRoco. How many fucking cuss words can ERB fucking say before stopping? ERB refuses to say cuss words in a long string, because eventually he'll say something that might offend someone. Something that's a bit, you know, ooh, you shouldn't really say that. And then, you know, it's saved onto the internet forever. And then that's it. When I become some famous master YouTuber with skill and success, and then, you know, someone comes along, hey, let me introduce myself. I'm a bad tweet you made in 2008. Well, fuck. What do I do then? Tell ya. Oh, it's the sound of someone joining me. I'm curious who it is. I'm going to switch over to the Discord and take a look. Who is attempting to join me? Sushi Sunshine, who's having microphone problems. As per the norm. You carry on, because who cares what they say? These people can make and break you, my friend. Well, maybe they won't make and break you, but they can make and break me. I am Mui Mui, LocoRoco's friend. Collect plants to make LocoRoco grow. Find them all and lead them to the goal. Start! Okay. So, yeah, we're going to remaster a game that was designed for a handheld. Rather than, you know, build in more sort of controller-friendly controls. No, we're going to have it play exactly how it did on handheld. With no difference whatsoever. I fucking hate the autocorrect. I fucking hate autocorrect.
Can you hear me?
There we go, Sushi. Welcome. How's it going?
Yeah, sometimes my technology can be a bit of an arse. Sometimes
it can. It can be like Rudolph the Red-arsed reindeer's arse.
Which language are you playing this game in? Traditional Chinese?
American English. Yeehaw. Darn tootin'.
Oh. Oh, not
What
Canadian
intonation?
English. What are you talking about? I'm talking about pussy.
Whoa!
What are you talking about? Whoa! Like, totally rad, dude. Is that Canadian? I don't know.
18! You need
What
18!
are on about? It's what we live for. We gotta shoot it out.
Wow, some 41. That's a reference and a half,
Canadian.
in it?
I'm not sure if Soybomb's gonna find this very flattering. But yeah, I
Soybomb
watched
doesn't
him
find a lot
last night
flattering, to be fair.
and see Soybomb back.
Well,
Hi,
His
Marco.
stream, he had a stream like going last night, didn't he? What was it like? Like, was it a good stream?
He was pretty much like Soybomb's usual streams.
Oh right, okay. So he shit talked a good game because he was shit at it. Traditional
No,
Soybomb.
he didn't do that last week. He was playing Legend of Zelda on the NES.
Oh, that's right, the leg end of Zordo.
The leggings of Zelda.
Oh, I quite like the leggings of Zelda. Yes, please.
When I was a kid, I always mispronounced word legend as leggings, and there was this toy line called Legends of Batman, if anyone's familiar, and I keep mispronouncing it as leggings of Batman.
Leggings of Batman.
I don't think
If
Batman
you're fighting
wore
crime, you
leggings.
do have to look
I think,
good.
I think in the 1960s Batman, it was actually Robin who wore leggings.
Yes. He was the legendary one.
Welcome, IFC. Typically, he calls those feet. I've no idea what IFC's talking about.
Me neither. So, I got a story about today. Actually, I probably have a couple.
Did a CEX story?
Well, actually, I did go to CEX today. If you're curious what I got the finds right here. Today I picked up, because I've heard good things about it, hopefully it's not shit, from the creators of Red vs. Blue, we have Ruby Volume 1. I picked this up. I've heard good things about Ruby.
Oh.
But,
It's an anime. I always got
It's
worried
an
you were going
anime.
to talk about Pokemon just
It's
then.
an anime made in 3D. 3D animation. By,
Ruby, I've not watched it, but I've
by
heard
Rooster
of it.
Teeth. Directed by,
It looks very much like it was done in Miku Miku Dance,
Yes.
if you know what I mean.
Directed by the late, great Monty Next, I picked up a film called Eden of the East. It looked really cute. From the director of Ghost in the Shell. Eden of the East. Looks
I
pretty...
have not watched that either.
pretty
In fact,
cute.
this is the first time I've ever heard of it, actually.
The legendary Ip Man 3, starring Donnie Yen.
Isn't that a martial arts film?
Yep. I got the other two Ip Man movies. I haven't watched them yet, but I got them. So I might as well complete the set. And speaking of martial arts, bing! Mr. Nice Guy.
Ah, Jackie Chan, Mr. Nice Guy. I'm not sure if I've watched that. In fact, I don't think I have. I think I might have watched. Shit, what was it called? It wasn't called Shit. I don't think they ever did a Jackie Chan film called Shit.
Well, I don't know.
It was the one where Jackie Chan, according to the back of the box, Jackie Chan's character forgot his name, and he's not allowed to find out what his name is, and if he does, he gets killed or something. It sounds very silly, but
Yeah, that sounds
who knows?
silly.
It might be a film, and maybe I should give it a chance.
Well, my brother, I can't remember which one it was, but he was trying to watch a Jackie Chan movie at one point and said there was one that bored the hell out of him and he actually stopped watching it. So I'm going to find out which one that is from him. Because I'm curious as to Which Jackie Chan movie that is?
To not watch that film?
No, I want to watch it. If it's that terrible, I want to watch it. I want it to be something, you know, to cover on Sushi Bites. Like a movie that's that bad it drove my brother, like...
Don't you mean Real Asia?
That's it, Real Asia. Fuck. Why am I calling Real Asia Sushi Bites? I think because I'm so, like, conscious of the fact I haven't made a Sushi Bites in fucking forever. What can I say?
Yeah,
it's
and
December,
speaking of which, I don't think your Real Asia show has even taken off yet.
No, not yet, but it is in production. It's just, it's
Good.
taking a while.
Okay.
Real Asia will come.
IFC. Yes, Real Asia will come. Yubby guarantees it.
Well, I don't know.
Watch the space.
If I don't live that long, I might not be able to, you know, bring it. So
If we live that long,
I'm not going to say for definite that it's coming, because, you know, I might die or something, and then, you know, it won't come.
IFC says, because they're pretty much the same thing. I've still no idea what IFC's talking about. Maybe it's his, since he was talking about feet earlier, maybe he's talking about his...
I think because Real Asia and Sushi Bites are essentially the same thing. It's just, you know, Real Asia is specifically talking about movies, whereas Sushi Bites has talked about a movie before.
Yeah, it did, and it talked about Minami Momochi.
Yes.
I thought Sushi Bites was going to be an everything Japanese, but
yeah,
I think
like, most
of the...
I think Real Asia as an idea sort of supports the whole sitting down and watching a movie thing. Like, Sushi Bites, I don't get that feeling with it. I just missed one. Where would that be, Invade Attack? I'm replaying the level because I missed one. And I think I grabbed it this time.
I have a demo version of LocoRoco, which I played on my PSP when I got it for my birthday. But it disappeared, and I don't know where it's gone, but I do remember enjoying playing it.
Yeah, I played... There was a demo that I downloaded to my PSP and played back in the day. That was when I started college. I loved it so much. I memorized the first song. Kokorachem Umbani.
Is the PSP version, or is this another console version?
This is the game being played on PlayStation 4. Supposedly it's a remastered version, but in actuality it's the PSP version running on an emulator on PS4 with slightly improved graphics. So, in all fairness, it is just the PSP version being played on a PS4. And Sony feels that they can sell it full price. But I still bought both of them anyway. PS4.
Speaking of YouTube show productions, you know that I was supposed to be doing some animated projects based on your live stream and Snapclick Cat's live stream, or as you call her, Burpee.
Yeah. Have you given up on them?
I'd hate to sorry?
Have you given up on them?
I'm thinking about giving up on the Snapclick Cat one because
there's no shame in giving up.
Thing is, I think these projects are a bit too shit, I forgot what the word was. I can't fucking speak English.
It's on the tip of your tongue.
For ambitious, that's the word. I think the project was going to be over ambitious.
Ambrosia.
And Ambrosia?
Yes. Ambrosia.
What are you talking about?
It's a bit too Ambrosia, this project.
I said over ambitious.
Yes. Over Ambrosia.
Yeah. So
we'll really go for some rush.
And also, I think the outcome of the final cartoon will look absolutely weird. For example, it was going to be a cartoon of Snapclick Cat, for example, in the game, dressed up as the main character and saying all the random nonsense that she would say in the stream while fighting all the bad guys. I think the outcome would look very, very weird, and it wouldn't make much sense. And
I know,
same with
that's
the
half of what I
ERP
watch.
one.
That's half of what I watch. Is it doesn't make much sense.
And also, yeah, I was watching one of your Hokuto no Ken live streams, and I was thinking about how I was going to convert that into a animation, and there would be parts where, well, you are the main character. You are basically Kenshiro. That's the main character's name. Is that? Am I right? You would be Kenshiro, but with your head instead of his. And there would be parts where you would talk, and but then there would be parts where Kenshiro would talk, and sometimes there would be parts where both you and Kenshiro would talk at the same time, but it's very confusing. How am I supposed to animate this if ERB and Kenshiro are supposed to be the same character? Are they supposed to like have two mouths on the same face? It's very confusing and it's very weird. And that's why I decided to maybe give up on the project.
Nani? Sing!
And Marco, Sushi is it like Jacksepticeye multiplier and PewDiePie animated? You could say that. In fact, I believe I said before, I was inspired by the Game Grumps animations to do this, but as I said, I gave up on this project because I thought it was going to look very weird, and yeah. It's highly unlikely that I would ever do a PewDiePie animated because I'm not interested in PewDiePie. IFC says, I think I'm going to have to extend this band. It wears on me after a while.
He means his
IFC,
mask. It's too tight.
Scrunchy or something, IFC.
Yeah, just some like basic elastics and some basic like sewing and clothes fixing elastic.
Okay.
Make yourself
Marco says, okay,
a band
Sushi.
with that.
Okay.
Did I miss one? No! Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna keep replaying levels to get all the mooies and shit.
He says he's going to wear a bandana.
A bandana?
Like
ERB's bandana of badass. Was that what he was gonna...
the bandana of badass.
I don't even know where it is. I get the same effect
It's
by
somewhere.
wearing a belt around my head, though. You want me to wear a belt around my head?
It's a good idea. You could wear a Kamen Rider Henshin belt on your head, and you could do a very weird-looking Henshin pose. Marco says, aside from the Super Mario Brothers series, what's another type of platforming game? Well, there are loads. There's Sonic the Hedgehog. There's
Platforming is platforming. Like, Platforming is platforming. There's so many examples. I don't know, Crash Bandicoot's an example of platforming. Spyro the Dragon's an example of platforming.
Does Streets of Rage
I can't think of
as a
I can't think of any moments in Streets of Rage where you have to do platforming. Like, I can't think of any.
Thought it's more like a cross between a platformer and a beat 'em up.
I can't think of any time where you have to use actual platforming skills in Streets of Rage. Now, I might be wrong, but I can't say I've ever, like, had to do any platforming in Streets of Rage.
I think it's a platformer to a certain extent.
No,
not the same sort of platformer.
No, it's not a platformer unless, like, the whole core gameplay concept is moving around on platforms, like jumping on platforms, which Streets of Rage isn't. Streets of Rage is a beat 'em up, plain and simple and clean.
It's a different sort of beat 'em up than Tekken.
Tekken's not a beat 'em up. Tekken is a fighting game. Tekken 3 has a level. Tekken 3 has a beat 'em up mode called Tekken Force. But otherwise, Tekken is a fighting game, not a beat 'em up. Yabby, can I join the talking too, please? Are you a member of my Discord? Marcel? Join the Discord, exclamation mark Discord.
I think I understand what you mean now, Yabby.
A fighting game is typically you and the computer or a second player having to whittle down one or other's health bar using cheap tactics, I mean skill. Whereas a beat 'em up is a game where you typically go from left to right and fight enemies. That's the difference between a beat 'em up and a fighting game. Typically a fighting game is a one-on-one affair, sometimes 4 combatants in the case of, say, Smash Brothers or Power Stone, for example, but typically one person versus another person, whittle down their health bar, that's a fighting game. Right, is Marcel a member of the Discord, and is Marcel on right now? I don't see Marcel.
Awesome Possum Kicks Dr. Machino's Butt is also a platformer.
Yes, it is. It's a shit one.
And there's also Bubsy and Mr. Nuts.
Street Fighter is a fighting game.
Street Fighter is a fighting game, yes, as CLB said. And Streets of Rage is a beat 'em up.
Yes.
Power Rangers is also a beat 'em up.
Depends on the Power Rangers. There's Power Rangers, the fighting game, or whatever it was called, for the Super Nintendo.
The fighting edition, which had you... it was like Street Fighter, but with the Zords and giant-sized versions of characters like... Hold on.
Hold On was one of my favourite characters. No, don't die, LocoRoco. No. Ah! Restart.
I had to talk to my parents.
Fair dues. I got hit by a spike and had to restart.
You got hit by a... Oh, do you mean your live stream is off? Did you get disconnected?
No. My LocoRoco, he hit a spike and then split into bits.
I thought you were having internet issues like you used to have with...
I shouldn't. I mean, I still get internet issues, but they're much rarer. And it's typically due to, like, a build-up of errors on the router. If I just turn the router off, it works again for, like, a week. So... I think the majority of the issues I have now are just like router errors piling up, which will happen when your phone line is.
I'm aware that Power Rangers was originally Super Sentai, specifically Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1 was based on Kyoryu Sentai Jurenja. And
Ranger!
Yes, and Gosei Sentai Dairanger and Ninja Sentai Kakurenja.
Now,
Actually,
Paper, you raise a good point. Sometimes a game can have elements of two separate genres. Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure is a platformer as well as a beat-em-up. It's one of few occasions where a game has, like, two genres. So you tried to get me there with that, Papes, but I'm aware.
Can be a platformer, but I've never played any SpongeBob games.
Every SpongeBob game I've played has been a platformer, but that's not to say that it's going to be the same across the board. But every SpongeBob game
I'd imagine
name of the server on Discord
would be the SpongeBob experts on this.
Marcel, if you type !Discord, there will be a link in the YouTube chat that you can click to go to my Discord. Then once you're on the Discord, I'll see you in the online, and I will give you permission to join the Discord. To join the voice lobby. That's how it works. All you have to do is appear in my Discord, and then you will get permission.
It's a light camera pants that is a mini game. I've no idea what a light camera pants is. It sounds disturbing
light camera
to me.
Pants. I want light camera pantsuit. That's what I want. Lights camera pantsuit. There's a game that I've been planning to stream and haven't like streamed yet, but really want to stream. There's a game called Line Kill Spirits for the PC. And it's a fighting game where you whittle the enemy's health down, and then you have to take a photo of their panties in order to, like, deal the damage to them, because their panties are possessed by a ghost.
Sounds bonkers. So, well, Japanese stuff is very well known for being bonkers, especially these wacky game shows that you would have used to seen on Tarrant on TV.
I don't see Marcel in my Discord yet.
Maybe he's changed his mind. Maybe he's decided he doesn't want to do the thing. Been having mic problems like I had for a little bit.
No! I done fucked it up again.
Thing beats Takeshi's Castle. Yeah, I'd like to watch Takeshi's Castle. I'd also like to be able to speak better English. It's like my Japanese is better than my English, the way I keep going k. Also, here's a bit of trivia for you. Keshi Head is called Keshi Head because a Keshi Head is somebody who's a hardcore fan of Takeshi's Castle. But I thought he called himself the Japanese word for a rubber or an eraser.
Keshi Gome.
Takeshi Gomu. And since Keshi's not here yet, I guess I can still call ELB the arch badass of Canterbury.
Yeah, Keshi is just like watching, and he's just like, oh. Oh wait, no.
Fucking sushi bastard! I always calling him the fucking arch badass of Canterbury. Will you ever get on with that?
Love you, Keshi. The views of Sushi Sunshine do not necessarily represent the views of Escape from British. Occasionally they overlap.
Probably not a very flattering fake accent, but neither was my fake Canadian accent. What are you talking about? I'm talking about pussy.
What are you talking about?
Are you talking about They don't actually say a boot, they say a boat. And they don't say a boat, they say a boat. What are you talking about?
Let's go to the poutineery, man. Let's go get some poutine.
A little bit Scottish.
Okay, let's go get some fucking poutine. Because I'm gonna put it in my mouth. That's where the name comes from. Your poutine mouth.
Let's have a haggis poutine.
Oh god, could you imagine fucking sheep stomach poutine? Fuck off. Disgusting. Piss off, Pan Man.
Again, Billy Connolly, he might like that. You all sounded a bit like Billy Connolly.
Yeah, what's the deal with fucking poutine? I'm gonna dye my beard purple. Do the national lottery. I know.
Regular Mexi says, when Soy coming back? Soy is back now. He's not currently streaming, but he will be. I think he will be streaming tonight.
I'm not sure. The reason why I say I'm not sure is because I have his live stream page open most of the time, like even when he's not streaming. I'll show you what it says. So, Soybomb live, Soybomb 2004. That's his URL. That's how we know what year he was born.
It's a long time ago.
It still shows. It still shows the thumbnail for Zelda, and it still says first quest complete run. So, if he is streaming tonight, he hasn't updated the stream information.
Wonder why he called himself Soybomb 2004. I mean,
probably because he
YouTube...
made the email address in 2004.
Oh, because YouTube wasn't around in 2004.
No, it wasn't.
But whatever, I guess. I mean, YouTube also
YouTube
wasn't
at its
around
earliest,
in 2000.
2008. At its earliest, really. In terms of any users using it, 2008. I mean, I suppose technically they were around in 2006, I want to say. But maybe very, very late 2006, and not like the huge public site that it was. No, I know there's something hiding up here.
Probably coming back anytime tonight.
It's possible. I would like it if he did stream again. You know, at a time when I can actually watch him. Unlike last night where I was so, like, wrecked. Like, so tired.
Well, he did stream as late as 11 PM UK time, so yes, no wonder you were tired.
Yeah, I was just wrecked.
YouTube was a dating site that had ads at first, says Tack.
I don't remember YouTube being a dating site. It may well have been in its very first, like, incarnation, but how I remember YouTube is, like, discovering the pink comets on there, which was, like, 2008.
YouTube was very different a long time ago, and
was that a notification? Hello? Marcel Martin, welcome, Marcel.
Hey,
Marcel Martin sent me a message. So now to give Marcel Martin inner circle approval. Bing! If Marcel now wishes to join the inner circle, Marcel will be able to join the inner circle. This will be fun. This will be an experience, and then Marcel goes, it's me, Rupa!
People posted cats on there, then there was the first non-cat or dating video. That's how everything started, says Tack.
Ah, yes, YouTube, where I go for videos of cats. And videos about SJWs.
Unfortunately.
But most of my subscriptions, like, I'm subscribed to so many channels, but the channels I watch are Yongye, The Quartering, and Mundane Man. Like, that's what I watch.
I do watch The Quartering, but I don't find myself... I know of Yongye, but I don't really watch his channel. But videos about politics, but I'm more interested in the videos about fun stuff, like video gaming,
fun stuff.
Especially retro gaming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Retro gaming.
And anime and
like LocoRoco.
tokusatsu and... Yes, like LocoRoco.
LocoRoco's retro gaming. Even though this is a HD remaster, it is just the PSP ISO being played on an emulator. Sony are that lazy.
Safe to say now that the PSP is retro.
It is. Yes.
I don't have very many PSP games. Usually when I get a new console, I start collecting games regularly for that console. But when I got the console for my birthday, it was a long time ago, I didn't get any more games other than the first two that I got for my birthday, which was Worms and Lemmings. I wanted it mainly for its ability to play videos. I think the PSP at the time was the iPad before there was the iPad, because it was like a portable DVD player.
A portable media player, yes. I wouldn't call it like anything like the iPad, because the iPad was still locked down at that time, whereas the PSP was... Sony tried to keep the PSP locked down, but it didn't work. When I bought my PSP, the day that I took it home was the day I downgraded it to 1.5 and I was playing Super Mario World on it. So, you know.
You're doing a SNES game on it.
Oh, wouldn't that be so good, Papes? Oh, wouldn't that be so good? Like an Insane trilogy, but it's like Ape Escape 1, 2, and 3. Oh man, I would be all over that.
It was a bit of a pain in the arse to get videos on the PSP.
Yes, it wasn't very easy to begin with. Programs rolled around to make it easier, and then when the Slim came out, they sort of added a thing where it could play MP4, so it didn't have to be converted into like some special format. But by which time,
some reason,
you know,
I've always had trouble trying to play MP3s on my PSP.
I never really had much trouble playing MP3s necessarily, but I did tend to prefer using a third-party MP3 player instead of the one built into the system. My reasoning behind that was because the third-party players didn't have the "oh, think of the children" volume leveling for headphones, so you could like raise the volume to 200 or 300%.
Yeah, I would agree, because I also had a it wasn't an iPod, but it was a sort of really small MP3 player. It was, I'm not sure what shape it was like.
Like a
I
cubic.
guess it was it wasn't a cube, but it was...
No, Cubic, the brand. Like, they make a lot of
I'm not familiar with them.
Cheap Chinese MP3 players. Sort of like a small sort of tablet. Yeah, like an iPod Nano shape.
It was like a USB stick, but it was a MP3
like the old
player.
USB stick shaped ones. You can plug them straight into the computer. Yeah, no, I still have one of those kicking about.
Mine died, so I
well, it's not brilliant tech. It's not brilliant tech.
Actually,
those were never really well made at all.
iPod Nano, but I think that ended up replacing the old MP3 player. if it died before I got the iPod Nano or after I got the iPod Nano. I think it might have died before, but I'm not sure. But I do still have my iPod Nano, and I enjoy using it. It still works. It's a great little system. It does what it's meant to do.
Yep.
And yeah, I enjoy listening to music on my iPod Nano. Oh, and I can also watch videos on it if I want to.
On occasion, I pull out my my Cubic, which is just like an iPod Nano ripoff. Occasionally, I just pull that out because, you know, I got like I think it's a 32 gig micro SD in there, and just like I could just load it full of music and listen to it. It's dead.
Can you
easy to use.
Put music straight onto it, or
Yeah,
do you
yeah,
have to
just-
sync it?
No, straight onto the micro SD card. Super easy.
That's cool. Do they still make these sort of MP3 players?
China still makes these sort of MP3 players. It's still very easy to get hold of them.
It's from China. Are they durable?
Marcel, why are you messaging me on DMs while I'm streaming? If you want to be involved in the chat in the chat, or unmute your microphone in the inner circle. Talk to us. Don't be like, direct message, how are you? Merry Christmas, because, you know, you do that in DMs while I'm streaming, I'll just fucking block you. And then that's it. Be like, Marcel's short-lived appearance on my stream was a few buttons. Hello? Computer!
Hello?
Hallo, wie geht's es Ihnen? Sehr gut.
Konnichiwa.
Das ist Number One.
Onka.
Nani?
Ni hao.
Ohayo.
Ingo
Mato
renma.
desu. Mato-chan.
What do you mean you don't need a mic? You need a mic if you want to talk to us in the Discord.
There's like no point making you in a circle approved if you're going to take up a slot that could be taken up by, I don't know, somebody with a microphone. Not that
If you do get a microphone, get a blue snowball microphone like I've got, because
yeah, Blue
they're
Snowball's
very
pretty
cheap
kick-ass.
and they're very good quality.
Blue Snowball or Blue Yeti, both of them are pretty decent opening. Well, what's the word?
Enough money to splurge. Definitely get a Blue Yeti if you want to.
I use a Yeti. Yeti's good.
Marco says he had an MP3 where it was USB. Sounds like it rhymes. And download music straight to the MP3
you
via the USB.
Yeah, you take like a bit of plastic off the end of the USB player. It reveals a USB stick. You plug it into the computer and then you put songs on it. Yeah, they were quite popular at one point. They were basically it worked as a USB stick as well as an MP3 player. So you had the functionality of the MP3 player, but you also had flash storage, which in itself wasn't very common back in the mid to late 2000s when those MP3 players were around. So you paid once for an MP3 player and got a USB stick with it, essentially, which was why those were so popular. It was like you buy one device and you get two things.
Oh yeah, I was watching Techmoan recently. You was talking about the mini disc. Have you ever had one of these?
I have watched LGR do a video on the mini disc. I think my dad had a mini disc audio player at one point. Might have even been a mini disc audio recorder, I'm not sure. But God, mini disc was a piece of shit format, wasn't it?
I never thought of it like that.
Like,
actually,
you could only ever listen to things like 3 times and then it would delete itself. If you were recording sound, if there was 5 seconds of silence, it would make it a new track. And, you know, some songs and classical pieces would actually have, like, 5 seconds of silence in them. Like,
I think I understand now why they're a piece of shit. I mean, you said they delete themselves. I mean,
yeah, after, like, 2 or 3 listens.
They
my
even release
Discord profile pic is funny. What's my Discord profile pic?
Very funny.
Nisa confused Gungan. Very confusing.
They even released popular artists like Tina Turner.
Oh no! If it was like a purchased,
on,
if it was like a purchased mini disc, it wouldn't delete itself. But like if it was like a recorded mini disc, like after so many listens, it would just delete itself.
I understand now.
Yo, Keshi.
Hello.
Please forgive what Sushi was saying earlier. If you were around to hear it.
All right.
He was doing your accent.
Right,
yes,
mate.
I can hear him.
All right, mate. I can't do a Yorkshire accent anymore.
Yeah, well, we don't sound like that.
Yeah, we didn't have computers.
Aye. Computer, you were lucky. Used to have it open.
Just had bit of sacking. Had to sleep in middle of Tut Road.
Yeah, where you used to use the
call and Satsumas. You know.
What's it called? Typewriter. We used to use typewriters in my day.
Typewriter, you were lucky.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to quote, having never actually watched it. It's a good job you two know what I'm talking about, what I'm poorly attempting to quote. It was a Fast Show, wasn't it?
Sketch, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was Monty Python.
Oh, was it Monty Python?
Call me Harry wants to learn German and IFC feels a ban coming.
Can we chat private in Discord,
does that mean
please?
IFC's getting banned?
Oh, I'm streaming. Hey, can I chat with you right now? In private, while you're streaming? Chat. What are you, some Iranian, like, hacker? Come to, like, hack my stream? That would be funny. That would be entertaining. That would kill an afternoon.
Something other than the Russians for once.
Always the Russians. Nobody ever suspects the Iranians. Yo, wake up, Mooey Mooey. They're gonna sing. Sing their
you
song.
want to learn German, huh? Willst du Deutsch lernen?
Yes, if you want to learn German, you can learn from Sushi.
Du kannst Schlag den Star spielen.
Schlag den Star. The other shitty German video game based on a quiz show was on sale on the Steam sale. Can't remember the name of it, but like it's only 10% off. What an insult!
Computerspiele.
Die kleinen Bratwurst.
Kleinen Bratwurst? Was
ist
denn das?
You're just going through all the German words you know.
Handy. Yes.
Wunderschnitzel.
Sorry.
Gee, is that the siren of the day in your background?
Is this working now?
Whoa, it's Babe.
Yes.
Long time no hear.
Thank fucking hell.
Paper.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Merry Christmas to you too as well, and a Happy New Year as well, because I probably won't see you.
Merry Christmas to you too, whoever said Merry Christmas.
It's Paper Mario TTYD Fan 1, Sushi.
I misheard that.
It's Paper Mario TTYD Fan 1, Sushi.
So this must be the only time of the year where the college's internet just kind of says, "Oh fuck it, you can use whatever you want."
It's because you kept like forcing it. It's like, oh wait, no, he's
nearly
serious.
9 o'clock. Are you actually still at college?
This is my last year.
Oh yeah, this is your last year. Well, in my day, we didn't stay at college until 9
Is
o'clock.
that another notification
Right
from
too late.
Marcel Martin? It is. Okay, so
When I say that, I mean-
I'm just
I
gonna
say, Yu-Gi-Oh!
I'm just gonna mute
I was
him
going
for
to
the time
say
being.
that I'm in. All I
Yeah,
was
I'll
going to say
do.
is
I'll
I'm
just block him for a while. That'll do nicely.
What I was trying to say is that I'm in student accommodation. That's why I've got the college internet.
Yeah.
I've not gone home
now
yet.
I understand.
Student accommodation. You're not allowed to
'Cause,
use
I
torrents
never-
or Netflix or Skype or Discord or anything
I never
at
u-
all. You're not even
I
allowed
never
to do
stayed
your
at
work
the,
with the college.
students' accommodation.
It's just student accommodation just uses the college internet, so it blocks me from the sites that it blocks me at college. Which that
Yeah.
means I can't get onto Hentai Heaven if I want to.
Yeah, there is that.
You can't.
But you can
can't
get onto
use
the Hentai
Netflix.
Haven Discord though, so it's fine.
I can get onto Netflix, fine. It's just like stuff like Hentai Heaven I can't get onto.
Yeah, of course.
Well, it is hentai, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Because,
Basically, any of the sites that if I try to view them, I get errors on my router. Exactly the same kind of sites. I think because my ISP is trying to block them.
isn't that the, porn blocking thing that has been going on,
Yeah.
with the...
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
we're having a UK porn block.
Yes, which is silly for a country that like is so obsessed with porn. It just seems kind of weird to have a porn block.
Well, it just means the magazines will be rolling out again.
I suppose that means my cousin's back in a job. One of my cousins is a model.
Well, you know, it'll be full-blown Shimonetta.
Full blown what?
Naughty words. Shimonetta, that anime, you know,
Oh right.
where all forms of lewdness are banned or something.
Oh right.
And
That sounds fun.
and
Seen it.
That sounds like a fun
the
show.
female character wears panties over her face
That's
to
the one.
hide her face.
That's
Apparently
the
there is a cafe in Scotland called Escape Route. Okay. There's also an American company that does like Days Out called Escape Route, and I keep getting tagged in posts to do with them on Twitter. It's a Paramore
Well,
song.
I don't know what it's
I guess
called
I'm gonna
now,
have
but
to
there
change my
was-
name.
fan of you.
I don't know if it's called this now, but at one point there was a bit called Escape in Glasgow, so
I
not the
often
same
find
idea,
like paperwork that says make sure you work out your escape route in the case of a fire and stuff like that. And it's like I want to take a photo of this. The craziest thing was Greg's had a poster up last year that said just soup-erb, like a pun on superb, but it's like it's just soup ERB, and I'm like okay, it's just
I
soup.
remember that one.
Yeah, like that made that shocked me when I first saw that. It's like it's just soup, is it? Just soup.
I'm at soup. What do you mean you're at soup?
I'm at the soup store. Are you buying
Most of the
soup store?
What are you quoting? It's amazing, but what are you quoting?
Is it Purple Eyes for the win? The guy did an abridged version of Code Geass called Code Mint. There's this one scene where he's trying to get his friend to help him with something. So I can't. I'm buying clothes. So right here. I can't find them. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? It means there's only soup. We're going to the next style. All right, you don't have to shout at me. There's more soup. What do you mean there's more soup? It means there's more soup. Try the next style. There's still soup. What?
are you right now? I'm at the soup store.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Fuck you!
Oh, this sounds amazing.
I will link you to that.
Oh man. So this was an abridged version of Code Geass.
But yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I'd have to watch Code Geass first.
It's a good show, Code Geass.
Well, I'm interested in it because CC's cute. So that would be like my main reason for watching it.
I've never watched it.
And
so
anything else
maybe
on
I'll
top
give
is
it a
just
shot.
extra.
I've got one of them bootleg DVDs of it, you know, them that usually float around eBay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You might not want to buy these because they're pretty crap. I have a few of them,
Well,
and
it depends on the quality
I
of like.
bought one for a fair while.
they come in NAF quality, like VHS tape gone directly to DVD, and there's still little VHS tape artifacts.
In some
and
cases,
some really
yes, it depends on the source material. It really does. Like if I made like a bootleg DVD for someone, if I used like a rip from a Blu-ray disc or a rip from a DVD, like did a straightforward DVD clone, it wouldn't be terrible. It's because these people are lazy and they use like VHS transfers or the smallest like download they can find online. If you're doing it like from a full clone DVD, like a full DVD ISO rather than a video file, yeah, like the DVD clones can be 1:1. They can be exact same
really,
quality.
really crap subtitles where they sometimes translate the Japanese characters' names into Chinese names. In one of my Kamen Rider Black RX DVDs, they changed Kotaro's name to Gong Taolong. And apparently there was a Cantonese language dub of Kamen Rider Black RX, in which the main character's name was actually called Gong Taolong. And Marco says, take care. Take care, Marco.
Alright, take care, Marco.
Bye.
Marco, ladies and gentlemen. Marco will be touring many buildings around the UK, including several barns.
He's a barnstormer then.
You chose the wrong barn to crash. I like crashing barns. It's what I do.
I know of Caillou, if that's how it's pronounced.
Yes,
No, not Caillou.
Caillou had Ebola.
Galileo.
Sake.
It's not a very interesting cartoon. The only bits of it I've seen
It's
are
all
on
in the wrist action.
DS-188.
Yes.
Which
It's all in the wrist action. Oh man, that poop is a classic.
definitely looks like a very unpleasant cartoon to watch.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a nice cartoon to me.
KO going, yeah, mommy, it's broken. Yeah.
I'm a bald kid. I'm a bald kid. I'm like 5 and I'm already bald. Oh,
So
woe
it's
is me.
Baldy from Baldy Basics then.
Oh, that could well be. You know, it would explain
It
how
could
shit
be
his
the
upbringing
baldy
is.
man when he was a little kid.
Hey, welcome to my school. Oh God.
Are you Banjo?
Should I stream Baldy's? No, let's not do it.
Nah, don't give them the ideas. Don't give anybody ideas about that. It's been and done.
Hey, welcome. Welcome to my school.
Hello, sweep, sweep, sweep. It's sweeping time.
Country and Western music.
What?
What?
I have no idea what you guys are going on about.
You said something about
We're
Western music.
talking in fake Texas accents.
I'm
like
talking in
Banjo
Baldy's
Kazooie.
accent. Hey, welcome, it's me, Baldy. Welcome to my
So
school.
is Baldy a Texan?
Baldy is a bald-headed 3D model character, pre-rendered, in a school game that's essentially like a send-up of Sonic Schoolhouse. And you have to go around answering math questions. But you can't answer them because they glitch up.
I know of it, but it's not really very interesting to me. Welcome, Matzo!
Matzo!
Welcome, Matzo!
Hello!
Oh, welcome, Echo!
Hello.
Yo, Matzo, how was your 12-hour stream?
Pretty shit.
Now. That's because you were playing a shit game. I'm kidding. Black Ops is probably alright, I don't know.
I'm pretty bored of it now, but
Yeah, after 12 hours, I would be bored of any game. Except for Yakuza.
Novelty's worn off, I think.
I can't be bored of Yakuza after 12 hours.
I achieved the one goal that I had for the stream, and that was to prestige.
Oh, congrats.
So
now you've got to do that like 11 more times, don't you, to get, like, full completion.
To get prestige master, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't bother with those games.
Really tired, and apparently, so I was meant to be at school today, but we're going to the cinema, so I was like, nah, I'll not bother. And, so apparently someone told the teacher, and, the head of year's looking into it.
Oh, right, so somebody told the teacher that you were streaming.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Matzo, I think
you
I
can't
can
really
hear
deny
Yobi's a voice echo in your background. Is your speaker, like, on too loud or something?
Probably, I could turn it down.
It's not really something you can deny, Matzo, that's the thing, like... It's not like, oh, I wasn't streaming. It's like, well, here we are watching you live.
Fair enough. I wasn't gonna deny it. I was like, what's, like, your problem? Like, I have parental permission. You know?
Well, Matzo, allow me to explain. To you, skipping school might be funny.
No,
But
see,
it's not a joke.
I hope they've come for you.
When they come for
In
me,
Matzo's background,
I'll be
Yobi.
gone.
I just heard the sirens.
Yeah.
I think that might have been from
You know how quick my wit works.
my end because I'm pretty sure there was the usual Glaswegian police going by again.
That's because of all those mean tweets happening in Glasgow that they have to police.
Yeah.
All those mean tweets they have to turn up on people's doorsteps and police.
I think the 12-hour stream was the biggest mistake I've ever made of my life.
Yes, in more ways
We're
than
doing
one.
that again.
So, do you actually regret it?
Yeah. No one came.
I was there for a short while,
And
but I
that
did
was
not speak.
what was it? Was it a Call of Warcraft type game, was it? Or Call of Duty
Call of
or
Duty.
whatever?
Really?
Call of Warcraft.
Yeah, I'm not
That
really
sounds good. If I
I'm
could
not
play,
really into these sort
if I
of
could
games.
play like a first-person
that's why
shooter,
I got the names wrong.
if I could play like a first-person shooter where I'm going around as like an orc or something, blasting people with electricity, yes, the fuck, please.
Now that sounds badass.
I would play that instantly. Let me give you an example. There's a third-person shooter called, I believe it's called Hunted, and in that game, you can play as either like an archer or like a sword-like wielding barbarian. It's a third-person shooter with a dungeon crawling mode, but you play as a barbarian or like an archer elf. It's fucking
I have that.
badass. It's
I have
such
that
a good
for
game.
PS3.
Oh yeah.
Hunted the
Black
Demon's
Knight.
Forge.
It's
Oh,
fucking yeah. Hunted the Demon's Forge. It's fucking badass.
Yeah.
It's so good. I've got it
Yeah,
on
I've got that
PC,
game.
and at some
I
point
mean-
I'm gonna stream it, but I'm not sure when. Damn fucking
Too
good.
many mistakes today.
It's a mistake, but it's all right. You're not making a mistake by being on stream, right? Like you can now select the large logo.
Nah.
And just get a good night's sleep and you'll be fine, I reckon.
Kashi said.
So, at 12, I got hungry, and I downloaded Just Eat. And I checked Just Eat, I ordered food, and it came at 10 to 5.
That must have been a long.
Is that
I had like so much shite before it arrived that when it came, it was just sitting on my thing, and it like to get it delivered, I had to spend 20 quid.
fucking hell.
That wasn't
So
like
You had to buy
was
20
it?
quid of food just to get it delivered.
Yeah, it was like 20 quid of well, I had to get 15 quid to get it delivered, but the main dish I ordered was like 7 quid, and then I just had to buy a bunch of random shite to get it delivered.
Always the worst when you have to do that. It's the minimum spend before they deliver it.
Yeah. I had fast food tonight and I'm regretting it. Like, I feel sick after it. I had a mixed doner kebab and cheesy chips, and I just feel... I feel rats.
Smoked sausage supper here.
I've had a microwave burger, and I don't regret it.
Wait, is this
I
the
think burgers
Christian
are cool.
ERB? Why do you think I'm Christian ERB? Because I'm swearing? I'm sorry, I'm just excited to tell you about one of the best third-person shooters I've ever played. And it's about like a goddamn like elf and a barbarian.
No, this is the no, this is I think what you're trying to
satanic
say is
ERB stream.
name. Okay, but what I wanted to say was ERB's name is Christian, because Christian is actually a name. And take care, Marcel.
Bye-bye, Marcel. Happy birthday to you, ERB. Yeah, in like a month.
Gee, I had to
Don't
pause.
forget to buy ERB a birthday present.
Don't forget to be birthday pleasant.
I said buy BRB a birthday present.
Yes.
I can't fucking talk.
And I'm saying don't forget
Why
to be
is
birthday
ERB
pleasant.
a birthday present?
And don't forget to be
I don't know,
birthday
buy
pleasant.
ERB
A
Minami Momochi photo book.
A Minami
Very,
Momochi
very funny.
Nakura or whatever they're called. A body pillow.
I'm sorry.
A Minami Momochi body pillow.
Body pillow.
Yes, plus.
Is that for the lonely nights?
Yeah.
For lonely nights, lonely days, but lonely afternoons.
He was mentioning that there was a Christian ERB stream. I was looking for the regular ERB. Thought I had gone to the wrong place. I don't think there's such thing as an Christian ERB stream.
There has been a Christian ERB stream. I did stream Bible games for the Game Boy Advance, if you recall. The Bible game.
Yeah, I recall.
And that was the same stream where I streamed Sonic Genesis for the Game Boy Advance.
The Christian. Sonic the Christian Hedgehog.
Sonic the Christian Hedgehog.
Had a
It's a
very
Christian Minecraft
black
server.
nose and green eyes and... Or was it black eyes? I don't know. Well,
Depends on the game.
blah.
Depends on the
He's
game what
pissed
colour
off
it's
every
like.
single
Classic
Sonic
Sonic
the
had
Hedgehog
black
fan ever.
eyes. Modern Sonic had green eyes.
Yes. And the Sonic
but the real question
Nendoroid is the classic Sonic design, but with the green eyes. It's so fucking cute.
But here's the question: does he have skin-coloured arms or blue-coloured arms?
No, I think that's... Oh, I keep forgetting about that Sonic because I'm not even interested in that Sonic. It's...
Yeah, and I
Sonic something else. I can't remember.
I
For
think I
the
just pissed off
record-
every single Sonic fan here.
I like Sonic Boom
I
Sonic.
think they should make a game
in
called
Sonic Boom.
Sonic something else. That'd be really funny.
Sonic something else. And then you'd have,
Speaking of
Crush,
Sonic-
you'd have Crush 40 do the song, and it's like, yeah, Crush 40, you got the power, blah, 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 you know.
Speaking
brilliant.
of Sonic, who have you been Have you seen the posters for the Sonic the Hedgehog film?
Absolutely.
Oh, I've seen that.
And I've seen.
What's your opinion?
To be honest, I don't really care about
the
that.
official Twitter page retweeting the memes. Like, that's just even more awesome.
Yeah, that's
Like,
one
they don't
movie
give
I'm
a
definitely not going to watch.
Into the
I've
Spider.
not watched the new Ghostbusters, so I probably won't be watching this new.
I'm definitely watching the Sonic movie. In fact, I'm going to the cinema to see it.
Carrie as Robotnik.
Okay.
Please, let it be good.
Yes, Jim Carrey is Robotnik. I mean, come on. It's going to be brilliant. The only actor that would have been
political leanings, but I'll leave it
yeah, there is that. Like the way he acted about Kick-Ass 2, I found very hypocritical. Like starring in Kick-Ass 2 and then going like, actually no, this movie's shit because it encourages teen violence. It's like, no, it doesn't encourage teen violence, but okay, Carrie. Whatever you think.
That you're going to a cinema to watch it in a Sonic cosplay. Is that right, GLB?
You know what?
I mean, I would go to see the
I
film with
might wear a
Knuckles
Sonic
cosplay.
mascot outfit to it. It'll be one of those cheap ones off AliExpress that's completely unofficial, but yeah. Yeah.
You know what? Do it!
I'll
Do
fucking
it
go
and
in a Sonic
film yourself
mascot
going
costume
to
to see Sonic.
the local Canterbury cinema, dressed up as Sonic the Hedgehog, and put it on YouTube for everybody to laugh.
Hey, I've just been to see the Sonic movie. Whoa!
Check out the consoles.
Find the computer room.
Find the computer room.
That was like one of the few good things about, who was it? It was Cat Icarus when he did his episode on Sonic Heroes. One of the best parts was getting Johnny Gioli from Crush 40 to go, find the computer room.
And I love the fact that he is actually that forgetful in real life about lyrics to Sonic, so like some of the tunes that Crush 40 have done that he sang for. Is like,
because the song lyrics are so forgettable in Crush 40 songs. It's so fucking forgettable.
The only one I remember like the whole way through is What I'm Made Of from Sonic Heroes, and that's because it's a badass song.
Yes.
And Live and Learn because it's Live and Learn. And
I feel like I know all the lyrics, but then if someone like sat me down and said, okay, sing all the songs, I would sing them so fucking wrong. Like, I know this from experience, like my Let's Play of Sonic Adventure, where I had to get the lyrics of the songs up so I could sing them. It's like, Mia Marble, what the fuck does that mean? Mia Marble!
So what my...
I had to share it. What the fuck is that all about?
The Sphinx was so cute. I had to shave it.
I made a mistake. I forgot to stretch my arms in between games.
Oh, nice one. So now your arms don't work either.
Yeah. My right one.
Pink LocoRocos. I've unlocked
so
the
smart.
girly Rocos.
I am so smart. I am so smart. S-M-I-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T.
Let me show you just... Oh, fuck. What I'm made of.
Actually, today's stream was actually quite...
Try to reach
Me
inside.
show you just
Trying to take my energy.
Managed to get a little to work with it.
Just what I'm made of now.
Yeah! I just love that yeah
Says
in that song right
Matzo
before the last
is so
chorus.
smart.
I am very clever, obviously.
Yes. But we knew that.
Oh yeah.
And we as the Conservative acknowledge this.
IFC, stop spamming.
Let me show you what I made of.
No, we
Starts
can't
pulling
ban.
out innards. Oh god. It's like Tetsuo in Akira. It's like all his guts start falling out.
We shall see what ERB says about your spamming.
ERB says, allow it.
And blocked, and blocked, and blocked. Oh, there we go, everybody's blocked.
Is everybody else allowed to spam as well? Or just IFC because he has spamming privileges?
Anybody with a blue spanner can technically spam. Like, there's nothing stopping
I'd rather
them.
not.
That's one of the reasons why they've got a blue spanner.
Hashtag blue spanner.
Blue spammer.
Hashtag blue spammer.
Spammer.
The wonderful pun.
Spam, 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 spam.
Jeez. Fuck.
Just with spam.
Demon Anime
And now-
has just subscribed.
Very funny.
Very, very funny. Very, very
Thank you, Demon
spammy.
Demon Anime, ladies and gentlemen. Touring many buildings in the UK, including several bars.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
What?
What the fuck?
That rings a bell as well. What is
Monokuma
it?
from Danganronpa. It's
No,
one
no,
of the
he
lines
ate
from
one
the
of
game.
my
It's,
logos. What was it?
let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I think something Mr. Campbell would say.
It's ringing a bell. What is it?
Monokuma, where he says
Mr.
everything.
Tom-
Oh,
could say
right.
it.
Okay, so it's not actually ringing a bell for me because I haven't played Danganronpa. Oh, fucking Moja! Fucking Moja.
I think of Mr. Tumble, how you said.
Moja.
Let's give it everything.
Let's give it everything we've got. Why does pressing the pad on my PS4 controller make it vibrate?
Because it's saying invalid button, but it doesn't appear on screen. I don't know.
For the lonely nights.
Oh,
That's all it is.
no. Oh, I see. It's so you can play the game with 6-axis. Fuck off.
Ah,
Playing LocoRoco with 6-axis? No thanks.
Hell no.
Absolutely not. Like, how inaccurate is that going to be in a game that requires the utmost fucking accuracy?
I've prepared a very special punishment for ERB, the super high school level streamer. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment
loud.
time.
Why did it get lighter when he said, let's give it everything we got?
One cannot impersonate Monokuma quietly. This I have
Sorry,
learned
like,
from
I just-
experience on the internet.
Oh, you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one.
It's punishment time.
Today's stream was my punishment.
Today's stream was sponsored by Punishments, the punishment specialists. We punish your ass.
We
Like,
punish your
really
ass.
hard and
What-
stuff.
Why? Okay, several questions. Do you
Because
punish?
we're American.
Do you punish
we
my
don't
ass
say
as in
arse,
like?
we say ass.
Do you mean punish your ass like the part of your body, or do you mean punish your ass like punish my donkey?
Metaphorical ass.
My metaphorical donkey.
Yeah, your metaphorical donkey.
Oh,
we
right,
punish
okay.
your metaphorical donkey. Except we're American. We don't say arse, we say ass.
Where are you going
That one's
to
making you
save
look
my
like wrong
ass? What kind of knight are
Back
you?
off, you spooky
One of a
bitch.
kind. Oh, this fucking Moja! I have had enough with this motherfucking Moja in my motherfucking LocoRoco.
I've had it with this motherfucking Okay, on this motherfucking plane.
Oh god, could you imagine having
Sorry.
Moja Moja on a plane? Oh god.
Jojo?
No, Moja Moja. They're the black
Jojo.
things that
Bad
try to
guys
eat
in
me.
the game.
Yeah, they're the black things that try to eat you.
Oh, I thought there were things you used to swing.
Nunchucks.
No, like things you used like to swing like in the air, so you could
Hoi.
like travel like a parkour thing or something.
A parkour thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you, Matzo. Whatever you're on, I need some. I've never fucking heard of this in my life, man.
I don't even.
That's not to say you're wrong, but you're. That's not to say you're
It's
wrong.
the Monokuma file. Sorry. I just seen it now, and it's just yes. I need to
It's
see
very
it.
annoying, I must admit.
That's
Oh,
Monokuma.
It's
Spoil
eardrum
sport.
bursting or something like that.
Spoil sport.
Yeah, maybe
Fuss, man.
somebody should tell Black Knight to stop quoting Monokuma, or else I'm going to keep going.
You can unlock a mask-like thing.
Actually, why
Or
don't
is
you
that
stop
LocoRoco
talking in that like really high-pitched voice? Like, makes you sound like
Monokuma's voice when I have to quote him. It's like the law.
Yes.
you sound like Ronald McDonald on crack or something.
Ronald McDonald. Yeah, I can see that. Ronald McDonald also tortures children, but he tortures them with fast food, not like electrocuting
Maybe
them
it's
to death.
Because he likes food.
maybe
fucks
it's
and fun.
like a really camp version of Ronald McDonald.
You mean Ronald McDonald?
Or maybe it's Ronald McDonald on like helium
You mean Joe
and
Pasquale?
crack.
You mean Joe Pasquale?
No, I think
Ronald
Joe
McDonald on
Pasquale
crack
sounds
and
a bit more
helium is
dorkier.
Joe Pasquale.
Pasquale, yeah, he has a voice that makes him sound like he's on helium.
What an accident!
Nobody's listening, underdog.
No, it's not called an accident outline.
It's so bad because like Marvin Gaye is forever ruined for me now. I heard it through the grapevine, National Accident Hotline. You know.
I must have not heard that before.
Oh my god.
That advert.
You are so lucky.
Maybe it's because I've not upgraded to digital.
I have not upgraded to watching television.
Well, there's nothing but shit on the television, so I'm not missing out on much.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you got a point.
There's people being upset because they lost in a talent show competition, like Simon Cowell said I was crying. Simon Cowell strangling me to death.
You're shit. Your parents are shit.
To say you
Your
don't have a
family
telly,
is shit.
you know a lot about how these talent shows work.
The mother is dead.
No, I think the X Factor contestant is dead. Simon Cowell strangled her. Probably because her performance was crap.
Then you've got like
Maybe
Andy
Simon
just
Cowell
standing.
got sick and tired of his job.
You've got
so
Andy
he,
Deck standing off screen, just
went
like
completely mad
Did he
and
just
strangled
do
the
that?
contestants.
Saturday Night TV is very repetitive.
Saturday Night TV is shit.
Yes. My dad would agree.
It's dog shit. It's bullshit.
I
It's-
remember the good old days of staying up till 3 a.m. to watch Cybernet. What happened to TV?
Yeah, what happened to TV? Bring back Cybernet and
Fucking-
Games Master.
Yeah,
Agree.
fucking bring back Cybernet.
And Dominic Diamond as well, with his
don't bring
Scottish accent.
Don't bring back Dominic.
Games Master. Why not?
Because like you'd have to scrape him off like you'd have to scrape him off the floor of whatever alley he's currently like living in.
Bring Adult Swim back to the UK, and
I don't think Adult Swim was.
You call it Adult Swim, but I never see any fucking adult swimming on there. Like somebody fix that.
Bring back Toonami to the UK so we can get all the good dubs.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I tolerate Toonami. But then again, Toonami later on became crap, and they would show crap programs like bloody Bill Cosby.
The Cosby here.
But they actually shown Bill Cosby program on their channel, and I always thought Toonami was supposed to be like an action program with like superheroes and anime and stuff, but instead they show like shitty teenage programs from the early 90s that at the time had no appeal to anyone.
You mean like Code Lyoko and stuff like that?
Code Lyoko was an okay show.
I haven't actually watched Code Lyoko. I can't pass judgment, really.
Holy shit. The entirety of Adult Swim's on UK is completely shut down.
Same with Toonami UK.
As far as I'm concerned, we never really had an Adult Swim.
Toonami UK.
It shut down in 2004, if I remember correctly, because then it became Cartoon Network 2. And it was just Cartoon Network an hour behind, even though they already had a +1 anyway.
Extension was the 24th of May, 2007.
Oh, that's right. No, that's right, because the original Toonami block was up to 2004. Then they just kept the name Toonami and kept airing stuff on that, but we didn't get much of the stuff Americans got sometimes.
Adult Swim was with Bravo from 2006 to 2008, then on Fox in 2010, then TC.
I'll be right back.
From 2012 to 2013, and then it was back on Fox again from 2015 to 2017, and then it was on True TV in 2016, and then they shut down in 2017.
I wish Adult Swim would make a HD remaster of Harvey Birdman, the video game. I think it's time.
Yes, please.
I think it's time for them to do a HD remaster of it.
So we can finally see Secret Skull show his nuts in HD.
Yes.
They need to bring like a decent anime channel.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Vice, but it's mostly just the same programs they keep rerunning over.
Yeah, like Black Butler and shit.
Black Butler's alright. Just don't watch season 2 because season 2 doesn't exist.
Agreed.
Chemical castration HD. Yes, needs to be seen. Whenever I say something, there's an awkward silence afterwards.
And a baby is born in that awkward silence.
I'm tired. I might go to bed or something.
Then go to bed.
I've got a birthday meet to go to tomorrow, so I'll probably be heading off probably about 11 o'clock if you keep going that long.
Sleep is good for you. I probably won't be going that long, but I might live that long.
Yeah.
I intend to stream for long enough to be tired enough to go to bed. That's the plan. Whatever that was, I killed it, and I don't think I was supposed to. Oh well, it's dead now.
For fuck's sake! It showed me a picture. I don't know who the guy is, but it's next to Super Boo from Dragon Ball Z. And it's like, really? Is he really sending me this? And I think... Sorry.
No, everyone.
Matzo, ladies and gentlemen. Good night, Matzo.
Good night.
Matzo is touring several buildings in the UK, including several barns.
Bye.
If I keep saying that, eventually it will be funny.
He's getting me. I think my wee brother's kind of hinted at me, like what he may have got me for my Christmas, and that is could be Dragon Ball Super on DVD.
Oh, nice.
Because he's asked me, how far have you watched in Dragon Ball Super? He's like, a lot of it. Why?
I've watched everything Dragon Ball Super so far. I'm waiting for the movie to come out in January. We're getting it about 2 weeks later than the US, which sucks.
I know it sucks, but at the same time, at least we're getting it. It's not like it's just completely...
Yes, we're getting it, and cinemas are showing it, which is the crazy thing. That I did not fucking expect.
I've seen this. I've seen the posters up in the Cineworld in Glasgow that they're going to be showing it, so I'll need to get my ticket probably after Christmas.
Yeah.
Because I can't wait to go and see that.
My local, my nearest Cineworld will be showing it, and that's around the 26th. I wish they were showing it, you know, like 2 weeks earlier when I'm on holiday.
Yeah. The last thing on the 26th, I'll be with friends for birthdays, because it's my birthday around that ish time, and it's my pal's birthday the same ish time as well. So I'll need to see what's happening, because I'll probably, looking at it, I probably won't make seeing the film. So at least not on the 26th. If they show it another day, then maybe.
I think the two showings I saw were 26th and 27th. I don't know if they're showing any other times, but if it's any other days, then I'm just gonna have to go without seeing
If it's the 27th, then I may be in college, so that might be a no-go for as well.
Yeah.
Although there's the possibility of sneaking out of college to go and see it and just saying fuck you all. I'm going to watch the Dragon Ball Super film.
Yeah, I mean, I could, like, I don't know, take a day off work, but that's not my style. My work ethic goes against that. Like, I don't take days off. If I'm dead, I come into work in a body bag. Like, that's the way I approach illness. So, to me, I wouldn't be able to take a day off and go see a movie. That's not possible. That's like not in my like list of options. It would never even occur to me.
I know I'm the same, but to be honest, it's at the same time, it's Dragon Ball Super. I kind of want to go and watch the film.
No, I completely understand.
Yeah, but work comes first.
That's true. That is true.
To a fault sometimes.
So I missed out on Resurrection F, so it's kind of like one of these. I kind of want to go and see a Dragon Ball film in the cinema.
Yes, I would like to see at least one in the cinema at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be epic in the cinema.
Oh, absolutely. With the popcorn and the coffee, yes.
Like juice for me, but that's.
Oh, this fucking Moja. Yeah, I hope you fucking choke on my corpse, you twat. There's another one. Moja!
Jojo.
Give me money. That's what I want.
Who's this?
Sushi back.
Welcome back, Sushi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Why'd I get chewed by an owl? This game is fucked up, man.
I thought I was fucked up.
Speaking of fucked up, I'm one episode off finishing The Disastrous Life of Saiki Kusuo Season 2, and it's pretty fucked up at the moment. Great.
I mean, I was watching the newest Pretty series, Hugto Pretty because I've put it off for so long, and I'm needing to catch up on it. And one of the recent episodes,
a new Pretty Ooh.
Season Hugto Pretty
I saw an episode of that while I was out in Japan.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's
Only one episode of Pretty Cure I ever watched was the very first. I think it was the very first episode of the very first season.
Well,
What do you mean,
was it the
Transform?
English dub?
What did you say?
Was it the English dub?
Paper?
that's it. The English the title
No,
of
it
the
was
first
the
episode is
original
called.
Japanese version, fan subbed.
Ah, right, okay.
If I remember correctly, the original title of the first episode is "What Do You Mean Transform?" Is it like what they put in the English version, which is kind of the same-ish what they said in the Japanese. But anyway, about the Hokuto Pretty
I
Cure.
watched the English dub. In fact, I had no idea they even made an English dub for Pretty Cure. But I think I can remember a few years ago, Saban of Power Rangers fame wanted to do a Americanized version of Pretty Cure, which they were going to call Gangnam Girls.
Oh!
What?
Oh! Oh,
So,
God!
like, it sounds like
Gangnam's in Korea, not Japan.
yeah, but I guess nobody told Saban that.
Yeah, true.
I thought this was a somewhat late-ish. I can't remember exactly when I heard about that, but I thought it might have been sort of like a April Fool's joke.
Well,
But it sounded very unrealistic. I mean,
Yeah.
Gangnam Girls. ELB, what are you doing with your controller?
I'm pointing out the awful motion controls that you can turn on. They're
Well, I thought you
abysmal.
were flipping the bird.
No, that's this.
yeah. What I was saying about
Oh, great. Now this episode of Dragon Ball Z is going to have to be censored on the Blu-rays. For having
Yeah,
a
what was it
middle
about
finger.
Let's ring
Abysmal.
things
Yes,
on-
everyone should have only 3 fingers in their hand.
Whoa! Black Knight!
Hello.
I fucking love what you last wrote in the chat.
Welcome,
that was
Black
amazing.
Knight.
It's like, yeah, they
Anyway,
had
as
to
a-
come to work it as an actual
Has
body
actually
bag.
been
sitting
around
at the
here for
customer
quite a
support.
while.
Yes, even if you're not
get
working
my
customer
package
support.
from out back for me. Yeah, it'll just be a while.
They will put you in custody.
I just got to sort of shuffle out back.
as I was trying to say about the Hokuto Pretty Cure episode, they showed a full, but they obviously didn't show the birth on stage, but they showed like the woman who was given birth to a child, like going through agony of birth. It's like, my God, they went the full mile to show this off. It's like where most people would just like they're just cut away. You wouldn't see them in pain or anything like that. It's like, and then just cut away, come back, and it's oh yeah, the child's born. No, they showed the woman in pain as she was birthing the child.
Oh Christ!
Oh my
Like
god.
Yeah,
it's pretty obvious at this point that like Pretty Cure, like a huge like quantity of its audience are like people with like weird fetishes. No offense. So like it's pretty clear that like they're showing this birthing because they reckon some of their viewers are gonna get off on it.
that was more totally spies I was thinking, but yeah, I mean it seems to be because there is a little more male, like an older male audience that like it than like it, at least in the West. In Japan, I think it's completely girls, completely little girls that love this stuff.
Now, you
All
see,
girls with
of-
strong fetishes. Oh.
the-
I don't know. Or maybe the people who created it have strong fetishes. I don't know. I'm not defending it. I just thought when I seen that episode, I was like, right, they took this away that I didn't think they were going to take it at all.
To be fair, if Glitter Force is at all anything like its original source material, I can see why men in the West like Pretty Cure.
For one thing, the Pretty Cures don't actually say anything during transformations. They just made that up for the English dub,
Oh,
and that
right.
it just annoys me.
Oh,
It annoys
right,
me
I
to all
see.
hell. If the first episode of Glitter Force / Smile Pretty Cure does not start with Miyuki, yet her Japanese name, which is the better name to be honest, She does not dream about any of them being pretty cures at all. It's just more of a. It starts up with her trying to get to school, realizing she's late. She speeds up, meets Candy. It kind of goes from there. So it's like she has no idea. Like,
aren't you aware the Western
Candy.
audience are stupid? That's what the Japanese all think. So they had to
So
apply.
that's what
Fuck
Saban
a
thinks.
gaijin.
It's not that the Japanese think the Western audience is stupid. It's that the Western people that like made Glitter Force out of Pretty Cure, they are just fucking stupid. That's what it is.
And they cut out an episode because it had the implied death of a father.
Just I'm thinking
And
of
that
like the Fire Emblem series where they decided to get rid of like not play one game, not because they didn't think the West would like the game, but it's because they thought it'd be too hard. They added a really ridiculous, annoying tutorial segment. They thought, oh,
No, you're wrong. You're wrong
Am
there.
I wrong? Okay.
Yeah, the Fire Emblem 7 was made with the intention of being brought to the UK and America, and they thought like just to get people into the series, we'll give them a tutorial to help them with it. And that's and in Japan, if you play the Japanese version, you can link up to Fire Emblem The Binding Blade, the previous game from it. If you've got a completed save file on that, you can transfer your file from that, and it basically says you can skip Lynn's tutorial completely and just go straight onto the main game.
Oh yeah.
I've got both English and Japanese copies of Fire Emblem 7 and I've got my Japanese copy of Fire Emblem 6.
Yes, Sushi.
Sorry?
Why are they in Japan censoring out the part where they flip the bird in Dragon Ball Z on Blu-ray?
Because they're, as far as I understand it, they don't want to offend anybody in other regions. They can make the changes once and then just keep them.
Stupid, because
why did they put them in
that
again?
always happens on Western TV. I mean, even Homer Simpson did it, for Christ's sake.
Yes.
In the Simpsons movie.
Yeah, in the Simpsons movie, when he was in that sinking in the sandpit, was flipping the bird out
I love that scene.
using his middle fingers to like dig through the melting sands.
I think, if I remember correctly, the Sonic OVA, like the first one where they're going to Botanic Land, I know in the English version, at least that's what they tell me, and that's what I say, like when it was on TV.
What?
Apparently Sonic Apparently Sonic did his classic finger waggle. Whilst in the Japanese version, he outright gives the middle finger to Metal Robotnik.
Yeah.
Does your
I heard
friend
about
drink
that.
melted butter, or why does he talk like that? What? Which
What?
friend? Which friend drinks melted butter?
What's going on?
Who drinks melted butter? I mean,
Country life butter. It's
Is
fucking
Happy
brilliant butter.
NJPW my weird voice? Because yes, unfortunately, I do have a weird voice.
Oh, now. I'm sure Cosmo
No, it's because
doesn't mean it harshly.
It's because I'm Scottish, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is. You're just being nationalist.
I almost wondered it was because of all the butter I was chewing.
It could be that, yeah.
It's all that country life butter.
Mm-hmm.
It is the best.
Can't believe it's not butter.
I've seen this great image that's like the 5 stages of grief. It's like denial. It's not butter.
Yeah, I've heard
Questioning,
of that
can it be
one. I've come to
butter?
terms with it not being butter.
And then like
Can't believe it's not
acceptance,
butter.
margarine.
Margarine!
I actually watch a lot of 80s commercials on YouTube, and ERB just brought to mind one of those country life butter adverts with these butter men, where they sang in a Bristol accent. I think it was a Bristol accent.
The only country life like adverts I'm ever aware of are like the Sid Vicious ones. So this is news to me. Keep talking.
You mean the Johnny Rotten one? I think it was Johnny Rotten.
Was it Johnny Rotten? They're all the same to me.
Sid Vicious is dead.
Oh right, okay.
I think Sid Vicious is dead.
Right,
Sort of advert which will go in one eye and then come out the other.
What? I'm
Sounds like the sort
confused
of
now,
advert I
Mike.
wouldn't pay attention to. So I said a really weird analogy
Okay.
involving projecting things from my eye.
Okay. You're like that guy from X-Men that has to wear a visor to stop burning people. Cyclops.
Cyclops.
Oh,
Yes,
not
like-
that guy. He's a prick.
Or
He's in the
you're
X-Men
like
movies.
Psyche Kusuo. You have to wear green glasses, otherwise you turn everyone to stone.
Yes. And I have to
But when
have
you want-
precisely two the funny antennae things on my head. Otherwise, things start exploding.
When you
Damn,
want a
that's a good
scouter from Dragon Ball Z to go over your eye,
Oh fuck! Where is my scouter? All right, 2 seconds. Oh man.
Destroy it live.
Yeah, he turns away.
So we're
One of his
9,000.
glasses turns green.
But where'd the attachment go? There it is.
if Vegeta, what does it say about his power level?
It's over 9. You can only carry 3 power levels at a time.
What?
So cool.
Over 9? That means I'm
Over
stronger than the average
9?
person. Haha!
It's over 9.
Yeah, I'm double as strong as the average person.
Yeah.
Hooray!
I can't
Can
actually
only
wear
hold
these
3
glasses
centimeters at
to
a
see.
time.
Over 9%.
It was I thinking I had a power level of 2.
Imagine if ERB's glasses had built-in scouters.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Who's to say they don't?
End up destroying your glasses
I wouldn't destroy my
when you
glasses
crushed them.
if I looked at someone's power level and it was too high.
Yes, but you have to remember, just like it happens quite a few times in the series, sometimes you don't even have to destroy them yourself. You just
True.
look at someone and it's slightly too high. Oh,
Oh
no!
yeah, that happened, didn't
Oh.
it? Oh,
Yes.
was that someone in the? Oh shit! I accidentally put
That was like-
fucking.
That was
Oh fuck! I accidentally put Cosmo in a timeout. I was trying to
Oh,
make him
God.
a moderator. Shit. Okay.
Oh,
Don't
no,
worry.
my finger slipped.
Don't worry. This happened to Keshi as well. Keshi
This is the
could
initiation,
confirm
bro.
that the first time he was made moderator, I accidentally timed him out first. Cosmo,
Your
when your
initiation.
timeout runs out, you'll be moderator. Sorry. Shit. Oh. Oh well, it happens. So yeah, that happened. I can remember the stream I made Keshi moderator in as well. Neptunia Action Unleashed. The Neptunia Muso.
Oh yeah.
That was a stream.
That
That was a
was
stream that
one
happened.
of the games I bought out in Japan.
Oh, you bought it. Nice one.
I bought it, yeah.
Because you can't get enough of those moe girls.
Oh. Moe girls are my bread and butter. That's my bread and butter. You.
Mo girls.
They're your country life butter.
They are indeed. They do indeed
can't-
bring life to this
Yeah, I don't
They
believe
could
it. I don't believe
revive
it's
the,
button.
Can't believe it's not moe.
Use, country life adverts and turn the buttermen into like butter moe girls.
Oh, could you imagine how much butter they would sell? Oh,
I can't believe it's not
Moe
Over
girl
9,000.
Sorry, but I can't believe it's not
Yes,
moe.
I'm going to assume over 9,000 because I'm assuming they already sell that much.
They will sell
Japanese
Hikiko
are
That
more.
very
would
really.
go very well with the social justice warriors, though.
I don't think social
Well, there's a
justice
toss
warriors
of it.
eat butter. Social justice warriors eat soy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
They eat imitation butter.
Imitation butter.
So you could see
I can't
it's a
believe
story-
it's
Yeah.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe
yeah,
this is vegan.
they're making them to
Because it's
appeal
not.
to the social
I made it
justice
from
warriors.
vegetable blood.
That's why a lot of people have been complaining about trivial shit. Like in one advert, they shown a boy being good at maths, and then they shown a girl in a ballerina dress dancing to ballerina music, and apparently that's sexist now, according
Yeah,
to
Yeah.
those idiots.
Why should be allowed to have any profession they like?
Yeah, just because a girl
yeah.
chooses to be a dancer, that's sexist. She's got internalized misogyny. The fuck?
There's an
Yeah.
advert that really pissed me off. It's like, oh, it's like this was a cow and gate milk for babies, and it's like they show, it's like, oh yeah, it's like they showing them all doing these things like a ballerina. It's like, yeah, so pretty much from drinking their milk, they've kind of already set out what you're going to do as a job. Yeah, that's not how it actually works.
It's like
Of course
it's like
it is.
the
When you drink their milk, you get brainwashed by their milk. That's the real thing they're complaining about.
it's like
Fed me
the
on
goat
breast
from
milk.
Fallout. They drink the milk once and then that's it. That's their general occupational aptitude test done. Like, oh, you drink the milk, you are going to be a subway cleaner. Oh, well that sucks. Well, yeah, tough
Oh,
shit.
finally I
That's your
drank
job
the
now.
orange juice.
Oh, please. Don't make me hiccup out of laughter.
Let's face it, a lot of ads these days are bollocks, aren't they?
Yeah, you've made a very good point, Keshi. Actually, TV in general is bollocks. The adverts,
Yeah.
the shitty TV programs, especially the Saturday night horse shit. Shits
Oh.
and
Avalanche.
Sky TV isn't any better either.
Oh,
Me,
I'm glad I
Ghost
put Sky
Chap.
years ago.
Because we can't see Avalanche in the UK apparently.
No,
Oh yeah.
by the
It
way,
wasn't
what
an
is-
avalanche. It was a ghost trap. My bad.
Oh, wait,
I'm
what
missing
is
something here.
Avalanche? The TV program.
I was more
No,
thinking
it's
of
when
the
a snow falls down a mountain because of loud noises or interruptions of the mountain.
Yeah.
I was more
that's
going
called
for
a ghost
because-
trap.
because Kirby's Avalanche was called Kirby's Ghost Chap in the UK because we couldn't get the Avalanche. That's what I was meaning.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
oh right. I was going to say, are we changing the
Sorry.
language again?
Yeah, that
I mean,
happens a lot.
it's like
They're like, you know,
it's like how
obviously coming out saying that we've got to change our language instead of saying bring on the bacon, we've got to say bring on the bagels.
Oh yeah. Oh. Are we going to talk about this? Peter's supposed removal of anti-animal language. Oh, this stuff is fucking great. Instead of kill two birds with one stone, you got to say feed two birds with one scone. Can you believe this fucking
yeah.
shit?
When
To be honest,
did birds
bring home the
Fuck's sake,
bagels.
feed
Who
the
wants to bring home
bagels.
bagels?
doesn't make much sense.
No, it
We're
doesn't.
gonna end up speaking
the
in
point.
stupid language.
I'm going to
Because
kill two birds with
anti-animal
one stone.
language.
Because
And-
fuck you, Peter.
Animals have rights.
To be honest,
Okay,
it's really easy
maybe
to
they
kill two
do.
birds with a stone.
Maybe domesticated animals have rights. Maybe, I don't know, monkeys that live out in the fucking rainforest and, you know, fucking split open frogs for pleasure. Maybe they don't have rights. Maybe
All
they're
animals have
horrible
rights.
animals.
They also have lefts, fronts, and backs.
Maybe they're horrible animals that need to be controlled. Maybe they don't have rights.
Well,
Maybe the
I'm
giant
sorry, but
grizzly bear
nobody
that's
gets
gonna rip you to
nobody gets
shreds.
to tell
Maybe-
me what I can and can't say.
Sorry, you can't say that.
Yeah, I mean that's
I was watching this video
That's
by
fucking
No
censorship,
Bullshit, and he was talking about social justice warriors want this song called "Baby It's Cold Outside" banned because
Yeah.
because
of the
of an
lyrics in it.
implied sexual assault in the lyrics "What's in this drink," which, you know, if you're drunk, you go like, God,
apparently
what's in
Satan-
this? You know, like it's just a saying. But you know, whatevs.
I've heard that term, "what's in this drink," was used at that time to mean something like I'm telling the truth or something like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean what's in this drink as in his slits or a roofie or something like that. It doesn't mean that.
No, it means, wow, this drink is nice. It tastes weird. What's in this?
Yeah.
I've never had this drink before.
I wonder if the social justice warriors are going to campaign to get the lyrics changed in. What's the name of this Christmas song? Anyway, the lyric in the song is called "Make the Yuletide Gay." They might want it to be changed to "Make the Yuletide LGBT" or whatever it's called.
No.
Or whatever.
The word "gay" in that context means happy, like merry.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a real basic thing with lots of LGBT and loads of social justice warriors. If it's old stuff, they care less. If it's in the last 20-ish years, they care more. That's
the thing. They want to hold things up from the past up to the standards of now.
Yeah.
And you can't really do that.
No.
That's true.
Now, you can learn from history, use it as an example, and grow from it. Yeah, absolutely. But trying to censor or rewrite history is never going to work.
No.
It's true.
And that's
what they want to do. They want to rewrite history.
It.
Exactly.
It's like we can
Censoring
rewrite
and
it,
rewriting
but you're on the
history
wrong
is
side
like
of history.
denying history. I mean, you can't
Don't say
deny.
those who don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it.
Yeah. But that's a good quote, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then knew that thing that eats the fruit as well. I wasn't paying attention.
Thank you. That's sell propane and propane accessories.
You're not allowed to say that anymore. Propane is banned.
Well, what about propane accessories? Is that banned?
They are accessories for a banned word, so yeah. You can say accessories.
It doesn't sound.
And
Like
accessories.
Doesn't sound
Nothing accessories.
I think Cosmo left. I think Cosmo was so hurt by me accidentally flicking the
I think
timeout
Cosmo might be trying to pass the time from his timeout. What I used to do when I got timed out at Snapclick Cat stream was I would go and watch a 3-minute music video. I would watch something like Green Day in Basket Case or something like that, and then
Something that makes you feel your emotions towards the character.
Green Day in Basket Case.
no, Green Day and Basket Case, not in Basket Case. It's a
There
song.
is a basket.
Yes, I'm aware of the
Sushi.
song. It's a brilliant song.
Surely the most appropriate song to play in that case is American Idiot.
Oh yeah, you could play that.
What about the American Initial D song? Initialize, customize.
Initialize. Initial D.
Rather eventualize.
Fortescue used to sing that song.
Yes.
You still have
I don't
Fernando
know where.
Fortescue?
I don't know where he is at the moment.
He's gone AWOL.
Yeah.
Probably on his ceiling. The ceiling frog.
Ceiling frog is watching you masturbate. No, I don't think so.
He's probably singing Initialize.
Initialize.
That's it.
Eventualize.
He says Green Day versus a guy in a basket called Belial. Sure, why not? I've no idea what you're talking about.
I am going
It's
to
a
attempt
movie
to not
called
time you out as well. Let's have a look. It's the bottom one. Bing, there we go. You now have a spanner.
And band.
Oh god, that'll be even
Whoops,
worse.
timed out.
Person just arrived. Let's accidentally time you out again. Another person as soon as they arrive.
You got a spanner now. Acidonia. cough medicine with clout. Oh, it's the blue Loco Roco.
That was Ainsley Harriott in that advert.
I wanted to say Lenny Henry, but you might be right. Harriet.
I'm not fantastic. No, I think that was Ainsley Harriott.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Lenny Henry had more of a Cockney-ish accent.
Also, I just think I'm not sure how many adverts Lenny Henry has done other than the Premier Inn once.
Yeah,
Premier Inn.
In the 80s, Lenny Henry did an advert for some square-shaped crisps.
Squares.
Yeah, and he also had the animal with him. He would say the name of this animal is not what the animal actually is. For example, he'd have a pig with him, and he would say it's a dog, and the animal the pig would make a noise that a pig wouldn't normally make. For example, maybe he would say meow, meow.
Right. Okay.
A meowing pig called the dog. These are a very strange series of adverts. If I find them again, I'll put them in the Discord, and it's got Lenny Henry in it.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be a good time then if it's got Lenny Henry.
It's general rule.
There's another person who I get Lenny Henry,
crisps.
Ainsley Harriott, and there's another guy. I get confused. I get three of them confused.
David Benson
Phillips?
Something
Benson.
I mean, they're both people who have like very memorable giant smile.
Something Benson, the guy who he voiced the Blue Smarty in Smarty's Meltdown. Fuck, what's his name?
He was also in David Benson Phillips. He's in Get Your Own Back.
Yeah, the children's TV guy. Yeah.
And there was another guy. He's called Andy Peters. He was the main presenter of CBBC, and I think he was also in Live and Kicking.
Anguirus, welcome.
Welcome, Anguirus.
The lesser spotted kaiju.
Looking at this,
silent now.
and it just reminds me of Blue Popo.
Mr. Popo, yeah.
Taking
Mr.
order.
Popo. 10 miles per so. What per gallon?
What? Are you
These
guys
squares
quoting
make a
fucking
circle.
like Dragon Ball Z abridged again?
Maybe.
But
Fuck.
all these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. Kami, you need to tell me that I can leave the light out.
Look at whatever I want.
And Mr. Popo, you can leave lookout. Bitch, don't tell me what to do. All these squares make a
What's
circle.
up with him? He just drunk a gallon of LSD. I'm not sure where he got it
Gallon?
from. Drunk from a milk jug.
A little gallon. You can drink it from a milk jug. You don't know where he got it. He never leaves a lookout.
So let me just confess something. Did you actually eat cum?
Part.
Oh, fuck. Back we go. What? Oh, this is a relaxing game, isn't it?
There it is.
Gotta love all the turning.
You're a giant blue blobby thing, and you're bouncing everywhere.
Shame it's not pink, or else it would be Mr. Blobby.
Or
I can
the,
switch back to the
Majin
pink
Buu,
Loco.
that head thing.
Yeah.
And
Thankfully,
maybe
it's not
there's
Mr.
multiple
Blob.
versions of himself.
I'll unlock my favourite one eventually, the red one, the rock star Loco. I think there's a red one.
So we all just abandon being big rock
I was
stars
thinking
living here with 15 cars.
It's
The
the
drugs
Nickelback
come
one.
easy and the drugs come cheap.
Do you say drugs or jugs?
Drugs.
Drugs.
Because he was so
just
skinny,
like-
because he just won't eat.
It sounds more like he said jugs,
He was
in which he
Yeah, that's
might be talking about
quoting
something
Nickelback.
else.
Don't worry about it.
Go back.
I mean,
Did you watch CS188's YouTube poop of Nickelback, where he
Look at this graph.
look at this graph.
Yeah. Look at this fucking shit.
yeah, he made him say a lot of weird things.
I'm back. I'm back.
Uh,
I'm back. Yeah. It's good. It's good. I like CS188. He's my spirit animal.
And he's very funny. I'd like to see him do a YouTube poop of Minami Momochi. I think he'll be very, very funny. He did a YouTube poop of Psy where he did a lot of sentence mixing.
Yeah.
He could do the same with Minami Momochi. I wonder what weird shit he'll make Minami Momochi say.
Imagine
Very, very
an
funny.
ass drinking Dasani. Pee on Jimmy with your urine. Wipe the towels. Janitors, genitals. It's so good. It's just so immediately quotable.
underwear.
Go to upgrade my Norton today. Oh, it's so good.
Did
I'll
you
have to
see
look these up.
Did you hear about the new Toe Jam and Earl game that'll be coming out next year?
I'm aware that a new Toe Jam and Earl is coming, but I haven't seen anything to do with it.
It's news to me.
There's I seen it because one of the guys there's
I
a,
never played it.
Macaulay
there's
Culkin
a-
was wearing a shirt. Toe Jam and Earl written on it.
I seen that.
I didn't know.
But yeah, it's I go to this place called Arcade, which is basically like a retro gaming arcade that has like Japanese noodles and that go there, and they shared it on their Facebook. It's Toe Jam and Earl Back in the Groove, and it's
Yeah.
pretty much just a better looking version of Toe Jam and Earl 1, but with like some of the newer characters they brought in from the third game, and I'm pretty sure it's all hand drawn and it looks
so
gorgeous.
the third game actually came out.
The
It's in
Xbox.
development, but they were cancelled, weren't they, or something like that?
No,
So,
Toe Jam and Earl 3 came out.
It came out.
Is the arcade scene
Fuck,
actually
I
still
need to
alive
download
in
that. I mean,
Scotland?
procure that for my original Xbox. I mean, download it. Who the
It's-
fuck's gonna come after me? Sega? Microsoft?
I-
Fucking bring it, you
Sonic.
cunts.
Yeah, be Sonic.
I seen it. I seen it in a gaming shop in Glasgow, but it was like a couple of quid. So it's like no the most rarest thing.
Alright. So, I could probably download it. It'll be
Pretty
like,
much.
easy to find. Alright, super. Because I want to play Rent-A-Hero as well. I know that, like, Sega released Rent-A-Hero on the Xbox. I want to play that.
Yes.
Paper, is the arcade scene still alive in Scotland, or?
Somewhat. It's like most you're gonna find is like the kind of some arcade machines in like the Hollywood Bowl that's kind of nearish, but the arcade itself is it's an arcade, but it's more like retro gaming. So like you've got like from like the Sinclair and Commodore up to like the Xbox 360.
Like, Scotland sounds like a fun place to be.
It is. Unfortunately, we lost one of the megabytes, like a gaming cafe, and it was like they had like all the content on that, but it was quite good, but just unless you
While in Wales, the arcade scene is pretty much dead, to say the least. There used to be an arcade not too far away from where I live, and I used to go there to play Daytona. I used to play on the Daytona arcade machine, and there was also, I think, a Scud race arcade machine. You had a great time over there, but unfortunately they shut the place down and replaced it with a bloody co-op. How sad is that?
That is
sad, but I just remember there is another place in Glasgow where you can go for like proper arcades. It's called Super Barrio. It's like an arcade and like a bar at the same time, and they've got like some really good stuff in there. They've got Mortal Kombat 2, the original arcade machine itself. They've got House of the Dead 1 and House of the Dead 4. They've got Crazy Taxi. They've got Monkey Ball, and they've got a few like the kind of the Naomi stuff, like do
they have Cosmic Smash?
That's cool.
Do they have
Cosmic Smash? I'll need to ask them about it. I'll ask them about it.
Because I'm fucking coming to Scotland to play Cosmic Smash.
I think they've got
change arcade machines every few times or so, or are those the only games we're limited to?
No, they change it every so often. Like at one point they had the original Pac-Man. I think that's not like it's like the ROM was in an like, arcade cabinet, like, but it wasn't like the original Pac-Man arcade machine, I don't think. But they had like a few more the kind of Naomi ones, the ones for like Street Fighter and that. Yeah, they would line them up and you get to fight each other and that.
All right,
they had some of them
Street
before.
Fighter
and
3 Third Strike would be Naomi.
Yeah. Yeah, so they've got that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Badass.
Sounds like fun. I do like my Street Fighter.
We need to have more of you actually fighting the street itself in Street Fighter. You always seem to fight people on the street.
You just gave me a great idea. Thank you, Blank. We're going to develop a fighting game where you fight the street.
It's called Street Fighter since they don't always fight on the street. I played Street Fighter Zero on my Japanese Sega Saturn, and when you fight with Chun-Li, you're actually fighting on the Great Wall of China.
And you're telling me the Great Wall of China isn't a street?
Could be in your mind.
It's not because there aren't any shops on the...
It's Great Wall Street.
It's not a street because there aren't any shops in the Great Wall of China.
I'm going to argue that there probably is some gift shops like in the bottom part of the Great Wall of China.
Yeah. There's parts of the wall that are all broken and shit. Like they only keep like a small part of the wall looking nice, and then the rest they just like let deteriorate.
You know, there's one arcade game that I really want to play again. The Star Wars arcade game. I remember playing that like every time we went on holiday.
You mean the one with like the lightsaber battles and the flying through the Death Star? That one.
The Sega one.
Yeah. Well, saying the Sega one doesn't help because Sega also made the Star Wars pod racing arcade game. So.
I think it was.
I think that was some other company. Otherwise, they would have. That would have been Sega releasing a Star Wars game on the N64.
No. The arcade version, the console versions are different. I'm pretty confident that the arcade pod racing game was Sega. That rings a bell. I remember it from like some school trip where we went somewhere and it was on the boat and it was Sega. Vinced.
I think the one that I'm thinking about is the one where it's like going through like the famous in the Death Star, you know, where you're flying down there. I think that was the one I played. Yeah. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, I think that one also has a lightsaber battle mini game where you fight Darth Vader, and there's another mode as well, but I can't remember what it is.
So it was a bit of a hazy memory, if you know what I mean. It's like it was just I remember like getting like so close to the end of it, and then there'd be that kind of like having to pump more coins into it. It's like my mom and dad's like, no, you've played it for a good couple of minutes. That's you done.
Yeah.
Which I can understand why they didn't want me hooked in the thing, so I just never left. Well, how long they were? No, I'm just kidding. what was it? I'm speaking of arcades. I found out recently that apparently there was a Sega World in Glasgow, or Sega Park, and I was like, wow, I did not know that the UK actually said that the Scotland actually got one of the Sega Worlds.
It's a shame. The arcade scene is more or less dead now, but one of my desires is if I win the Euro tonight, I got some plans to maybe set up an arcade in the UK. I've explained my idea before, but essentially you've got the ground floor that's got like all the machines that people would play, like fucking Crossy Road and all this other shit, and then you'd have like the upstairs, and that's the VIP area with like all the old arcade machines set to free play, and you just get a membership, like so much a month. You could just come in as much as possible during like the opening times and just play these free play machines. And the money from the membership would go towards keeping the machines like refurbished.
Get a copy.
And this is going to be in Canterbury, is it?
Most likely, yeah. But to be fair, placing it in a seaside town would make more sense. But you wouldn't get the business all year round. If you did it in Canterbury, you'd get all the tourists. And there's good money to be had out of tourists.
I was going to say, if you do that, for the love of God, get a trackball, get the trackball version of Sega Sonic the Hedgehog, and I will immediately come there and just just give you all my money.
Well, you wouldn't need to. You just have to, you know, get a membership to play on the upstairs all the free play games. But the great thing is that, you know, with your membership, you will get reduced price on things like the popcorn and like the dispensed drinks as well. So that's like the idea.
Still, you'd be getting all my money anyway. So
FC says his band has been extended.
Yes, he means
so
the band on
what's
his mask.
exactly?
He doesn't mean like a band.
So
that plays
he's wearing a mask, not a hair scrunchie.
No, he has an extended band of Nickelback, obviously.
He has a band of brothers.
Oh, okay. So since you're going to be running an arcade centre,
I would love to run an arcade centre.
Like a old school 90s style virtual reality machine, because I've never used these virtuality headsets.
Like the virtual reality stuff, the main thing I'd want to get is the version of Wipeout that you play in the actual ship. Have you ever seen that?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. I played it very briefly once. The arcade version of Wipeout.
Will you also be?
It was so fucking cool.
The Simpsons arcade machine.
Simpsons, I'm not so sure. Look, the Simpsons arcade game isn't as good as you think it is. I wrote a review for that website, and I was very scathing about the Simpsons arcade game. And my video review of the Simpsons arcade game was also very scathing.
This was actually the very first video of yours that I had ever watched, and since then I actually subscribed, and
oh, thank you.
I'd been subscribed
yeah,
for
you basically
for very
know
long
my view
time.
on the Simpsons arcade game. It's not a bad beat 'em up for its time, but Simpsons it is not.
Yeah,
it's another arcade game with a Simpsons skin, very loosely applied. Now I understand The Simpsons was only halfway through season 2 when it came out, so they only had season 1 to base it on. But like they literally made an arcade game that bores me to tears to play. The Japanese ROM is where it's at, because at least they add in the nuclear bombs, which like makes the game slightly more enjoyable to play. Because otherwise it is just the same moves. There's no specials. Like, besides the mini-games between levels, there's literally nothing to break it up. There's no, like, gameplay genre changes or anything. You know, Turtles will have the level where you're on the fucking, like, hoverboard, you know. It will have something that...
like in Turtles in Time.
Yeah, it'll have something that sort of spruces it up a bit. You know, or you'll have the sewer monsters, you know, stuff like that. That sort of, you know, ships it around a bit. But Simpsons doesn't have that. There are so many better beat-em-ups in the Simpsons game.
So the monsters you can become and that kind of idea, is that what you're thinking of? as well.
like all they would need to do to make the Simpsons arcade game better is to add in like better specials. Like, I understand that you can team up in the multiplayer and that's great, but to play it alone, the Simpsons arcade game is so fucking boring as a single player game. It needs something to spruce it up, like maybe a special bar that you fill up as you attack, and then you can use the special. I mean, that would just like make a huge difference.
Oh, we could just play multiplayer then.
Yeah.
By yourself?
No,
He'll
we
clone
could
himself.
get
He'll
some
play-
friends to play together.
Clone sushi.
If I was feeling particularly lonely, I would build some kind of bot that could learn to play arcade games like a human being that you could then play like an arcade game with.
Yeah, but
It'd be like
bots
playing
aren't
it with a
really
human player.
human.
And you could talk to it and say, look, I need to get this health. And then the computer would be like, okay, I will not pick up the next health. You know, it'd be like playing with a
Give
real
me that.
human being.
Lol, I think got the help anyway.
Yeah, it picks up the health anyway.
Cheat.
Lol, noob.
Then laughs at you.
You're like, did I program it like this, or has it gained sentience?
Yes. It depends. Did you try your hardest not to give it human emotions?
I am not
if you try your
replaying
hard,
any levels.
gain emotions.
These levels just all look the fucking same.
I thought you were on the same level.
No, they don't. They have very slight different placements and different puzzle things you're doing.
Yes, they have slightly different textures. You've
Yeah.
got to realize this was
Can't
a
you tell the
PSP
difference
game.
between slightly rough and reasonably rough?
This was a PSP
Good
game.
or
It's
not.
understandable that things aren't amazing.
Even or not, I think Atari, of all people, were going to, and correct me if I'm wrong, but they were going to release a Beavis and Butthead arcade machine, but it never got released. And I watched a YouTube video of the prototype version of the arcade machine, which had the game on it, I think. I don't know if this was the beta version or the final version, but either way...
Sorry. You just...
Um,
Oh, I think I'm going to be sick. You said beta.
sorry? What's wrong?
It's pronounced beta.
Beta?
It's beta. I thought it was beta.
It's pronounced beta.
Yeah, beta.
No, beta.
Yeah, beta.
There we go.
It reminds you of
You
something
kept,
else.
you kept saying beta. You know, I think I was going to be sick, but it's all right. You're saying beta now. So it's fine.
Did I bring Peter to mind?
No. It's just like when people say beta, it just makes me sad. It's like it's the fucking like
Is it
Greek
like a
alphabet.
pet hate of
Alpha, beta, 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 beta.
It is absolutely a pet hate of mine. Like saying very unique or somewhat unique. You know, no, it's very different. If it's unique, it's unique. And like fucking even the
Yes.
English dub of
Unique
fucking
like the
JoJo
rest.
makes this mistake. I was like, for fuck's sake! Like the English dub is like
Unique
"It's
in the same
somewhat
way that other
unique."
guy.
And it's just like,
I guess
"Oh,
it's
shut up, bastard."
like a bad habit or something. But yeah, either way, nobody would have been able to play it. I could be wrong about this.
Oh, fuck you, meow.
I'm proud of you now.
He knows what he's
What's
doing.
his IFC on about?
It's saying rather unique. It's either unique or it's not. Oh my god.
Unique in exactly the
Versus.
same way as everybody else.
JoJo is very unique. That's all you need to know.
Oh fuck no, JoJo is unique. It's very different. It's very different, but it's unique. You could also say it is uniquely different. It's somewhat redundant, but you can say
Yes.
that.
Uniquely
Or
the
you
same
can
as
say-
everything else.
Or you can say that something is uniquely JoJo. That's fine. But saying that something is very unique or somewhat unique, no. It's,
JoJo
it's
is
just
more
different.
unique than everything else.
Oh no, it's fucking not. Oh my god.
JoJo is unique.
Blank.
Yeah,
I love you, buddy, but shut up.
Yeah. Do you think there'd be a possibility you might get that Beavis and Butthead arcade machine in your arcade?
It's very unlikely I'd get any betas or prototypes unless someone like brought them to me. Like I wouldn't go out of my way to get prototypes when already I'd have to worry about like refurbishing all these machines for like people having like memberships and shit. Like nobody's gonna want a prototype machine because it's hard to refurbish.
Would you bring out? I was gonna say, would you get out the Sega Sonic Bros, that prototype game that came out that got shown off a few years ago?
I've got the ROM of that and a version of MAME that's modified to make it playable, but I haven't played it yet. If you want to know more about Sega Sonic Bros, ask Acidoni. Was it? No, it was Pac-Man Fan 64. Ask Pac-Man Fan 64 in the Discord.
I know that it's got like the very first incarnation of the Blue Spheres music from Sonic 3 as the bonus stage music.
I did not know that.
It looks very, very fun, that game as well.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Fun.
It looks very fun. In fact, very, very fun.
Yes, very, very fun.
How are we doing for time? What time did I start streaming? Around 8:30?
It says streaming's 2 hours ago.
2 hours ago.
8:30 or earlier.
Yeah, almost 2.5 hours. Okay. I'll probably cut it off fairly soon, I think.
Are you gonna raid Soybomb?
Is he streaming?
Ready? No, if he's streaming, he's not streaming until
that would require me to stream for another half an hour. I'm not sure I've got another half hour in me after the day today that I've had. I don't think I have another half an hour in me. I think I have enough time to palate cleanse, and that's literally it. Palette cleanse, palette cleanse. Palette cleanse with LocoRoco 2. No, it doesn't work that way. What's this? Shake that controller.
You don't palette cleanse with what you've already been playing.
Palette cleanse with a game that's even more tenuous, and you need an even stronger thing to palette cleanse with.
I'll palette cleanse with this for about 10 minutes. See what the fuck this is about. It should boot up in English. Smile Boom from Sapporo, Japan.
I've just shared the a video clip of the Beavis and Butthead arcade game.
Once upon a time,
in case you're curious to see what it looks like.
His pawns lived happy and free.
Just keep looking at it. And just...
One day,
this video that I love.
A big and mysterious box.
Is it this?
Shiny coins sprung out of the box. The deity grew fond of these delicious coins. Sorry, collect enough coins to keep the deity happy.
Burp coins. Did deity collect burp coins? Do they make him burp? Also, is it called Dirty or Dirty?
Dirty, dirty, dirty.
Yay! This is Vidya.
Is this a Virtua Cop style game?
You know, I gotta tell you how badly this is making my PS4 hum. Like, how loudly.
You can hear it.
This game is some serious, like, processing.
So, this is a, mini game, and it's, draining your PS4's power or something.
Yeah. Knacker, popcorn pop. Jump. Double jump.
Maybe it was a badly designed game.
Take the controller and see what happens. Okay. So what? Do I just like... I have no idea what I'm doing.
Something to do with popcorn.
Yeah. Oh, I gathered that, mate. I gathered that, mate. Okay?
Okay. I'm not sure if you're supposed to be knocking them off. Is that getting you more points?
I think I'm meant to, like, stay in the air.
Is it supposed to be how high you get?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a combo there somehow.
Yeah. Collecting stars that come out of popcorn? Oh, fucking no. I picked this up because, like, it was PlayStation Plus Japan. I have no idea what the fuck it is.
Press
Very,
square
very
to give
strange.
bone.
Whoa. Whoa. Press square to give bone. Okay. Giving bone right now.
Oh my.
Oh. I did it.
No. Death by popcorn.
Oh, I can see where all the processing power is going. Like, every little strand of fucking fur on that pink thing. No bonus.
Power of the PS4.
Yeah. I fed it some delicious coins, I guess. Pat him. Oh, you're a good boy. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck. 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 Ah. Bang. Bang. Oh, but you're a good boy. Bang. Bang. Bang.
Yeah, I'm completely lost about this game.
I'm completely lost too, but that's Japan for you. Accept. Okay.
Small rock. Not to be mistaken, or slightly larger rock.
That's going to be the next unlockable. It's going to be like, you unlocked larger rock.
Unlocked small stone.
Eventually, brick. I would love to throw a brick at this guy.
Small brick.
It reminds me of like Time
concussion.
Split 2. You got all these
like
great weapons, and then there's
small
like brick.
Orange.
Bang. Coming soon. Does that mean they're like adding the game to the game over time? That's interesting. I'll play this popcorn game one more time.
Oh, there's an arrow pointing to the left. That's supposed to mean something.
There's a big rainbow star up there. I need that rainbow star. Oh, I can slam him on the head while I'm doing this. Or even pet him. You're a good boy.
What even is he?
Fuck you. Smack you on the head.
The thing.
This is even more confusing. Like, now I found out that I can, like, pat him on the head. Fuck! Where's all this score coming from?
We're running into the stars, apparently.
This thing collecting stars is what you're supposed to be doing.
I'm never gonna, like, better this score.
Well, you might when you actually find out what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I suppose, but, like... What am I supposed to be doing? I see. Shaking the controller, like, knocks stuff out of my bag. When it's gonna go, massive score, no bonus. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Oh, right, so what I shake out of the bag, he can eat. Right, so I've got to shake all the shit out of the bag. Okay, I get it. I think.
Still a confusing game.
I'm sure I'll give this game another chance at some point in the future. But for now, I think I'm officially... My palate is officially cleansed. I'm gonna go to bed. Try and make sense of whatever the hell it was I just played. Switch to the outro.
I know, some weird giant mouth hippo bear thing.
Yeah. Fuck even is it? Shake that controller? What? Why? You tell me to do it, but you don't give me a good reason. Okay. I suppose I should do the thing. It's what everybody comes here for.
Okay.
Come on, Nightbot.
Bye.
Come on, Nightbot. God damn it, Nightbot. Nightbot is drunk. Well, I'm gonna say it anyway. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Until next time.
Until next time.
If we live that long.
We live
that long.
Yeah, that'll do.
Beautiful.
Then Nightbot comes along with it. Thanks, Nightbot.